Back again for another review. This time it's of the MRC AH-1T and 1/35th scale. Now this kit is particularly an older boxing, and in fact has subsequently been re-released by Canopy, so I don't know if they've done anything between them or if they're just straight up same mold, same everything. But at very least it should, in terms of, at least from what I can tell from both the box art being exactly the same and some stuff I found online, it looks to be basically the same, just repackaged. So there you go. Now, looking at the decal sheet, one of the things I do notice that may be problematic is the fact that the head and the rest of the snake body are done in two separate decals. Now, me personally, I've had some trouble in the past with multi-part decals. Just I found them to be a bit of a pain to get to line up, so I don't know. Now, one interesting thing I noticed in the box art of the rotor markings, which you can see here in a sort of orange yellow, are on the box a yellow color. So I don't know if that's by intention or if it's somebody screwed up in the box art. Don't know. Now, what I do like, however, is, again, this is another case where you could potentially, instead of using these, just paint it and then mask off, because they do look to be about the size, I believe, of 1/8 inch. Yeah, about a 1/8 inch. So you could use some masking tape in that size and just mask off the lines that way. Now, the instruction sheet I found to be really nice. It gives you all the part sprues, paint callouts, and a lot of detail on how to do everything. Now, my one complaint, however, is it's a little vague in the painting department on what needs to go be what color and so forth. But other than that, I thought the instructions were pretty good. Now, obviously you get a lot of different sprues and such for various components. Here we can see front, the cockpit, seats, and all that, and here you can see the front dash, which should start to give you a good idea about how big this kit is. Nice clear canopy parts, nothing, no real flash or anything, so good there. You get a full set of weapon sprues, both for rockets, Hellfire, and tow missiles, which is nice, so you can fully arm up your helicopter right out of the box. Here we have rotor and little odd bits and pieces, plus the wings. And here we have the two large canopy halves. Now, as you can see here in the center, there is some flash. However, it's only in this gate part, so I'm not too concerned about it. But otherwise, real fine casting. There are some raised details in the rivets, which I'm not 100% sure if those are on the actual aircraft or not. Excuse me. Fine. It says panel lines and everything. Now, this is my hand. This is aircraft. That should give you a good idea about how really big this thing is. I mean, it is a big aircraft. In fact, actually, this is one Academy 135th Merkava. This is the AH-1. This still should hopefully give a good idea of size comparison. So, overall, I mean, except for the little discrepancy with the decals and other than that, really, I think this is a pretty good kit, especially for the price, considering it's only about, at least I got for $20. So, in terms of what you get out of the box, I'd say it's a really good deal. Now, I'm sure there's plenty of aftermarket parts in way of photo etch and such that could obviously up the detail more, as the cockpit is okay. Let me get to it. But obviously, aftermarket detail parts will obviously, look better and give you a greater deal of realism. I also don't like the fact that they molded in the seat belts to the seat. I prefer, if I am going to have seat belts on mine, do it with photo etch. But whatever, it works, I guess. So yeah, again, this was the 135th. I mainly got it because of the striking gold Cobra scheme, which, I mean, it's interesting. It's not your standard gray that you see on most line birds. So, yeah. Again, I don't know if there's any difference between this particular boxing and the newer Academy boxing of the same thing, but I do believe it is basically just the same thing, just repackaged under the Academy label. So, till next time.